Imagine a world where the fear of organ failure doesn't send shivers down the spine because a solution is just a print job away. Picture this: you're sitting in a hospital room, holding the hand of a loved one who's just been told they need a new heart to survive. The doctor's face is solemn as they explain the seriousness of the situation. But then, a glimmer of hope emerges. The doctor smiles softly and says, "We can print you a new heart, a perfect match, built from your own cells." Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's closer to reality than you might think. We are ready to embark on an extraordinary journey into the realm of 3D bioprinting, a groundbreaking field that's turning the impossible into possible. To truly appreciate the magnitude of 3D bioprinting, we need to understand the dire situation it's poised to alleviate. Organ transplantation has long offered hope for patients with failing organs. Yet this life-saving procedure is shadowed by a stark imbalance between supply and demand. According to the World Health Organization, only about 10% of the global need for organ transplants is met each year. The problem isn't just the shortage of organs. Even when a donor organ becomes available, there's the looming risk of rejection. Patients must undergo lifelong immunosuppressive therapy, which comes with its own set of complications and side effects. The emotional and financial toll on patients and their families is huge. This is where 3D bioprinting enters the scene as a potential game changer. The concept is simple yet profound: if we can't get enough organs donated, why not create them ourselves? The idea of manufacturing organs tailored to each patient could revolutionize medicine, saving countless lives and alleviating suffering.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Printing a human organ is far from straightforward. So the question stands: how do we emulate nature's intricate designs in a laboratory setting? How can we ensure that every cell, every tiny blood vessel is in the right place and functions as intended? Let's delve deeper into the fascinating world of 3D bioprinting to understand how researchers are tackling these challenges. The process begins with a digital model of an organ. This guides the bioprinter to deposit layers of bioink according to the blueprint. But what exactly is bioink? It's a carefully crafted mixture that includes living cells and a biocompatible scaffold material, such as hydrogels, that provides structural support. The bioink must mimic the extracellular matrix, the environment surrounding cells in the body, to encourage cell growth, differentiation, and organization. Early successes in bioprinting focused on simpler tissues. Scientists have printed skin grafts for burn victims which involve relatively uniform layers of cells. More recently, researchers have focused in bioprinting with stem cells. These can differentiate into any cell type needed and are derived from the patient's own tissue. These cells can be programmed to become the specific types needed for the organ, reducing the risk of immune rejection.
Now here's where things get truly exciting. In recent years, there have been several landmark achievements that suggest we're on the cusp of a bioprinting revolution. At the Wake Forest Institute for Regenerative Medicine, a team led by Dr. Anthony Atala successfully implanted bioprinted bladder tissues into patients. This achievement was monumental, demonstrating that bioprinted organs could survive, integrate, and function in the human body. In another groundbreaking development, a company called Organovo has been bioprinting liver tissues that can perform essential liver functions. While these tissues are currently used for drug testing and disease modeling, they represent a significant step toward printing a full-sized transplantable liver. Moreover, researchers are exploring the use of novel materials and techniques such as nanotechnology to enhance the properties of bioinks and scaffolds. Nanoparticles can deliver growth factors directly to cells or strengthen the structural integrity of the printed tissue.
The convergence of these advancements suggests that the once insurmountable challenges of bioprinting are being systematically overcome. Each breakthrough brings us closer to the day when printing a functional human organ will be a routine medical procedure. The challenges are significant, but so are the rewards. Until our next story, be well and stay curious.